I had nothing funny to do in the walk-in. I'm sorry, guys. Good evening and welcome to Off the Wire. I'm your host, Wrigley Kordt, and it's been so long since our last show. So much has happened. Bruno Mars dropped an album. We might have started World War III. And most importantly, Bam dropped 83 points. Yeah, sure, cheer for him. It's like it's a personal friend. But that's right. Idris Bam Adebayo scored the second most points in an NBA game ever. And where was I, known basketball fan Wrigley Kordt, during this historic moment? I wasn't at the Kaseya Center. I wasn't watching the game at home. I was at a re-release screening of 2019's Little Women. I'm not lying. I stumbled into the most performative male thing ever. I might as well have been sipping on matcha while listening to Claro and reading the big copy of The Bell Jar from 10 Things I Hate About You. Now, not to dig myself into a deeper hole, but Little Women was a really good movie. I laughed, I cried, but there were two moments that really stood out. The first is the fact that this movie doesn't show the girl's father for over an hour. And when we finally see him, he's coming back from the Civil War. We've been building up to this for the whole movie. And it's Bob Odenkirk. Saul Goodman himself walks in, and within 10 seconds of screen time, name drops the movie. He seriously walks in and says, "My Little Women!" I got up from my seat and clapped. Every movie should have this. Throw Bob on the Millennium Falcon and have him say, "Man, these are some real Star Wars, eh, Chewbacca?" He should pull up to the Beast's castle and say, "Well, if it isn't my good friends, Beauty and the Beast." When I go to the movies in December, I want to see Bob walk up to Timothée Chalamet on that desert planet. Hold on. There he is. And say, "That's a pretty big dune. Part 3. But that wasn't even the best part of the movie. The best part was at the very beginning when Saoirse Ronan came on screen, there she is, and started talking in an Irish accent thicker than a leprechaun's pot of gold. My friend turns to me and she says, "Wait, is she Irish?" Her name is Saoirse Ronan. That's the second most Irish name ever, behind only Shay McDonald. Now, the Oscars were last weekend, and for a movie guy like me, it was basically my Super Bowl, except this time Drake May didn't have 3 turnovers.